Chase versus Tyler Reddick fiasco at the end.
All right.
What'd you think about it?
Well, I thought it was. I don't want to say it was clean. I'll explain what happened. If you didn't watch the race, I'm sure if you're listening to this podcast, you probably watched the race. But
Yeah.
So Tyler Reddick was leading pretty much the whole last part of the race. Had the best car towards the end, other than Chase Briscoe.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Briscoe ran him down like the last 4 laps. He ran him down like half a second. Going into 3 and 4 on the final lap, he was a little bit too far back to try a slide job, but he tried a slide job anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Lost the rear end, spun out, and collected.
Himself and Tyler.
Yeah, both of them spun out. Tyler got his going. Almost won the race anyway because they were a straightaway ahead of Kyle Busch.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyle Busch passed him and beat him by like
half a car length.
Yeah,
maybe a bit more.
He probably beat him by a car length. But my thoughts on that are: should Chase Briscoe have
easy now? Elliott had nothing to do with this.
Should Chase Briscoe have done that? Hindsight being 2020, no.
It's 2022.
It was the wrong move. However, we talked about this before. I say it a lot on this podcast. If there's a hole and you don't go for it, you're no longer a race car driver.
There was no hole there, though.
There was a hole. He left him the bottom. He drove it onto the bottom and lost the car. Should he have done it? No. He probably should have just followed him through there and finished second. But
he had a better way of doing that.
If it works, you're a hero.
It was never going to work.
Who knows? It could have been Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch 2.0. You never know.
Is that what he was thinking?
I don't know what he was thinking.
I think Chase said he knew he was going to spin out. He knew he was going to spin out because he's going too fast when he did it. So then he's just trying to keep off of Reddick. That's why he started turning the car to the left, which I respect that. But if you're going too fast, hit the motherfucking brake.
He did. He locked the left front up. And
did he? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he locked the left front up and then just said screw this and just throttled up and tried to drive through the corner. But
try to just hit Reddick and both of them stay, try to keep each other from spinning out.
I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but
he wasn't thinking the right thing.
I can't blame him for doing that. I mean, I get why he did it. He didn't go in there and intentionally dump the guy. He went in there and tried to pass him, and it didn't work. Shit happens. It's racing. That's a racing deal to me.
It is and it isn't. Because let's say Brad is Tyler Reddick, and
I'd be pissed.
It's a point of view type of thing. If Chase Elliott would have went in there, and if that'd be Chase Elliott and Joey Logano or something, and Joey would have done that, I'd have been extremely pissed. That hasn't worked all night. I don't know why you'd think it'd work on the last lap on the last corner. I think there was a better way of doing it. He had a run off of 2, so I think he should have just got up behind him and just pushed him.
And actually wrecked him?
Better than wrecking both of them. If you're going to wreck me, you better win the race. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was
almost no harm, no foul.
It was Ryan Newman when Tyler Reddick blocked Kyle Busch up at Daytona back in 2020. Chase Briscoe just took his head, detached it, and just put it on the floor.
I disagree.
He knew that wasn't going to work, and he yet still did it.
I disagree.
He had a couple laps to figure out what he was going to do, and that was the best.
He was catching him. He didn't have laps to figure out what he was going to do. He knew
he was going to try something.
Yeah, and
that was not the right.
You have to try. You have to.
If you are side by side with him coming off of 2, then you can try that. But he was He was still behind a full car length behind him when he tried that. He did have the run, but
if it works, you're a hero. It just didn't work.
I know. I'm just saying that Chase could have gone about that a different way.
He could have, and he should have. Hindsight being 2020, but in the moment, you're sitting in the car. You've got the fastest car. You've had the fastest car all night. You got an opportunity to go and try to win a race.
Yes,
you
but
take
you
the
don't
opportunity.
Go all the way to the bottom and try to slide up when you're not even side by side with him going into the corner. You see what I'm saying?
You have to try it. You have to.
I'd say get right below Tyler and then try to just full throttle up, put him into the wall, and then y'all battle to the finish line.
No.
That's what he should have done.
He tried to go in there and pass him, and then without touching him, and then he lost it.
He couldn't pass for the lead.
It's the way it happened. You have to try. I don't blame him one bit. Hindsight being 2020, he shouldn't have done it. But in the moment,
Yes, the
have
heat
to-
of the moment, I understand
you
that.
have to
but
make that
there was
move.
there were better options to do that instead
Sure.
of wrecking both of you
Sure.
and
they
letting
didn't
the
wreck
third
him.
place car that had no business winning the race at
Hey,
that moment.
He backed into another one. Kyle Busch.
Alex Bowman should have some T-shirts
Yep.
made this week by old Kyle backing into that one. And Kyle, if they would have ended the race at the end of stage 2, yes, Kyle Busch should have won the race. We'll get into that later. But at the end of the race, Kyle Busch had no business winning that race. It should have been either Tyler
He
or
was the
Chase.
third best car.
I think Kyle Larson had the third best car.
Maybe. But he was
But
never up
really,
there.
it was his track position. So either way, I mean, Kyle did have a top 5 car. I don't think he had the third place car.
He was up there all night.
Yeah, because you really couldn't pass. And him and his Ben Bayshore did a great job keeping the track position all night.
I mean, you can only put yourself in the best position, and the cards fall where they may past that.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what Chase Briscoe was trying to do. He's trying to put himself in the best position to win the race,
I agree.
and he stepped over the line.
Yeah.
I really like what Tyler Reddick said when he got out of the car, though. Hey, man, if I was better, he would have never been in the position to pass me.
I say that a lot. I agree with that.
You can't.
But
You can't leave him that opportunity and then get mad about it. So that's what I like about Tyler Reddick. If Tyler Reddick would have done better, then Chase Briscoe would have never been close enough. He ran him down in the last 3 laps, half a second. That's a long way to run somebody down.
yeah, I agree with you. The only problem is that if you're going to try something like that, just don't wreck us both. That's my problem with it.
I get it, and I don't disagree with you. He shouldn't have done it, but it's not like it was a malicious thing, and it's not like pretty much every other driver in the race would have done the same thing.
And do you have a problem with Tyler just being okay with it?
I don't think he's okay with it. I think he didn't want to say anything on TV. I think these drivers nowadays are so coached, especially the younger ones,
Except
for Ty Gibbs and Noah Gragson. But a lot of these guys don't say what they think because they don't want their sponsors to get pissed off at them, or they don't want their team to get pissed off at them, or they don't want the other drivers to get pissed off at them.
What's up, Highline Nation? Did you enjoy that video? Well, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and if you want the full version of each episode, download the Spotify app and find the Highline and give us a follow, as well as follow us on Instagram for more behind-the-scenes content. Stop beating around the bush.